What is up, guys? Beancrew49 here. We are back on the Desolation map, and we find ourselves once again in the ghetto. I'm actually enjoying this, my friends. Remember how I said, I love Chinatown so much. All I want to do is work on Chinatown. I just want to finish Chinatown. I want to get it done. I'm having so much fun building it. Well, I once said that about the ghetto, right? And the way I felt about the ghetto was, oh man, that was so much fun building it. I had such a great time. It really challenged me creatively, and it was a lot of fun to do. And then the ghetto was done, and I was like, I wish I could build more ghetto. So I'm going to take that lesson and apply it to Chinatown. I do want to finish Chinatown so badly, but then when Chinatown's done, I'm going to say, I want to build more Chinatown. So let's go back to the ghetto, rediscover that feeling, and then come back to Chinatown with renewed vigor. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm working on the very last, I guess you would call it the last major project in the ghetto, and that is the Axis Chemicals. And I realized last week, I told you that I'd show you a picture. So and I got distracted by the Better Together, so I'll show you the picture this time. And this is the vision I'm going for Axis Chemicals. Those of you who have seen Batman already know. You already know. But that's what I'm going for. I'm not trying to copy it necessarily, but definitely inspired by it. And in today's video, as we can tell, we're going in super fast motion. I'm going to get as much done as I possibly can, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is a huge project, and you're not going to see it all done today. In fact, by the end of this video, there's going to be a lot still to work on. But I do get a good chunk of it done today, which is good. Yeah, so what else do I want to say about this build? Let me quickly mention actually Better Together. I think I'm done playing with Better Together. I got the gist of it. Not very... For me personally, it's... I saw what it was, and I don't need to... I'm not going to start a new world. I'm not going to, I'm not going to build in creative on Better Together. It doesn't even have this texture pack, so I really can't. So I think I'm done with Better Together with the beta until Better Together is out. And a lot of you people all said some, interesting things in the comment section, saying, it's just a beta. They'll change things. They'll optimize it. So you know what? You're right. They will. So I know I was kind of harsh on the Better Together in my video, but that was just my initial impression, and I'm sure it'll get better over time. Better Together, gonna get better. But anyway, so yes, today's Monday, and that's the reason why we're in super fast motion. You guys know the drill by now. I mean, it's happened 100 times before, more than 100, way more than 100. It's the creative question of the week, Tom. The part of the series where I answer a question provided to me by you, the community. Why was that so hard to say? Yes, Better Together. That's what we're going for. Wait, what? No. My mind is all over the place. I'm still thinking about Better Together. So yes, creative question of the week. You guys put a question in the comment section below, and I answer that question. I spend 15 or so minutes answering to the best of my ability, and we learn, we grow, we I don't know. We say things that people don't understand or like or agree with, and then we have a discussion about it. All right, so I want to encourage you all to consider leaving a question for next week's video. I answered the previous week's questions in the next week's video. So if you want to get on next week's creative question of the week, please put a comment in the comment section below saying CQOTW, and that lets me know that you're asking a comment of the week question. All right, so I'd appreciate if you put those in the comment section below right now. We want to have a lot of questions to choose from. That would be nice. All right, this week's creative question of the week comes from True James MC, and he asks, I know you are pro-pacifism, which makes me wonder why you made Desolation with so much darkness and killing. Is it a way to take out anger? Is it your view of what will happen to the world? Or is it just what is realistic? All right, thank you, True James MC, for that question. Very well put, and he gave me options. I like that. I guess it's a combination of all three, and then another thing. Basically, True James. That's the short answer. But you're not looking for the short answer, are you? You want the long answer. Well, we got plenty of time, so I'll get into it. The reason why I'm building Desolation, the reason why I'm building Coveton the way it is. In case you're new around here, Coveton is a disgusting city. It's totally corrupted. Almost every single business has some shady aspect to it. A lot of people are very evil people in this city. And even people who just live here, they're just generally bad people. And I did this on purpose. This was intentional. And yes, I am pro pacifism. Yes, I support peace, love, and unity between all peoples. But the reason why I'm building the city this way, the main reason, and yes, it's true, James, it is a combination of those things, but the main reason is because of the law of attraction. And if you don't know what that means, I paused there because how do I explain this? I'll just tell you my belief systems, and then you can go from there, okay? One thing I've come to realize over the years is that reality is nothing more than a combination of vibrational frequencies. What I mean by that is every single thing in this galaxy, or the universe even, I believe vibrates energetically. And each thing vibrates at its own frequency. Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, you have to think in terms of energy and vibration. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. We're all just energy vibrating at certain frequencies. And, if you break it down into half, there's a positive polarity vibration, and then there's a negative polarity vibration. And how do I put this? And so as we go through life, we're just vibrating at a certain frequency. So you are vibrating at a certain frequency. And I believe that the law of attraction states that like vibrations will be attracted to like vibrations. So what I mean by that is, say, for instance, let's say you're a person who likes to kick dogs, okay? And throughout your life, you go through life kicking every dog you see. And the dog yelps and runs away, and you laugh and you get satisfaction, okay? This might not be true, but let's say for the sake of argument, the vibration of kicking dogs is a similar vibration to cancer. They're both negative polarity. They're similar in vibration because they're similar things, so they vibrate at a certain frequency. So the act of kicking dogs attracts to you cancer. Now, this is very hypothetical. That's not necessarily true. I'm just trying to show you how like things attract like things. So imagine tuning to a radio, okay? We've got all these different frequencies of vibration all around us. And you're tuned to 98.7, which is the vibration of kicking dogs. You're going to attract things into your life that are on that same vibration. Maybe it's not cancer, but maybe it's getting your wallet stolen. Maybe it's getting into a car crash. And so often we go through life thinking that these events are just unrelated in any way. But that couldn't be further from the truth. They're completely intertwined. So if you go through life holding the vibration of peace, love, and unity, and acceptance of others, you're going to attract things that are of the similar vibration. You're going to attract money, you're going to attract success, you're going to attract love from others, admiration. All those things are in certain, similar vibrational frequencies. So the reason I'm building Coveton the way I am is to show this to people. To show that to you, that you are going to attract whatever you're vibrating at. The city of Coveton before the apocalypse was vibrating at a very low frequency. There was a lot of smuggling, trafficking, drugs, violence in this city. And this city as a whole, as a community, attract the vibration of the apocalypse. They attracted monsters. They attracted the breaking down of society. And it was a co-manifestation. Together they created it. And that's not unlike what's happening in the world. Yes, you as an individual are vibrating at a certain frequency and attracting certain things to your life. But so too are communities. So too are countries. Our The United States as a whole has vibrated at the frequency of war for a long time, and that's what we have. That's why we have constant war, because we attract war. Because we have we're obsessed with violence. We're obsessed with guns as a nation. We're obsessed with fighting. I mean, look at Mayweather, Conor, McGregor. That was like the biggest thing that's happened in this country in the last, couple months. What does that say about our culture? We don't celebrate art being created. We don't celebrate love between people. We celebrate two people beating the crap out of each other. That's what we celebrate. So that's the vibration of violence, and the vibration of violence brings more violence. The vibration of love brings more love. And this is not some, whimsical fancy. This is, in my opinion, absolute truth, universal truth. Look up the law of attraction if you want to learn more about it. But it's been, science is going to catch up, but it's not going to happen quickly. Science is looking the wrong direction. Science is more focused on global warming, right? They're not focused on learning the secrets about energy. Not yet. But, in the future, people will start to investigate this a little bit more. The reason people do know this is because they're connected to the higher realms. That's why we know about the law of attraction. You have to leave the logic mind in order to understand these things, and you have to go into the heart space. And I know that sounds vague in general for a lot of you, but that is the truth, and I don't know how else to explain it. So that's the reason why Coveton is so dark, is because these people attracted this negativity into their life. And that's the message I want to make with Coveton. It's that we are creating our own realities by the way you think, by the way you feel, by the things you say, by the way you act, by the way you behave. You are attracting what you wish to attract into your life. And most of us do it on a subconscious level. But the message I'm trying to make is you can choose how you vibrate. You can choose to allow the vibration of more positive things to come into your life just by thinking differently, speaking differently, acting differently, treating people differently. You're changing your vibration. Your vibration is not static. It's not stuck in place. It's always moving, as is the vibration of other things. It's always moving and evolving. And if you want to improve yourself and improve the reality around you, you have to raise your vibration. And you do this by acting with more compassion towards others, more understanding, more love, less violence, right? One of the reasons I stopped eating meat is because it's a low vibration thing. I do want to support animals, and I don't think animals should be killed, and that was a big reason why I stopped eating meat. But just as big a reason is for my own personal reasons, is because I don't want to vibrate at that level. When you think about it, a cow has been, first of all, is born in captivity. Since it was a little baby, it was pumped full of steroids and hormones and all sorts of terrible things. It is forced to live its entire life in horrible conditions, basically torturous conditions. And then one day it was led into a barn. It watched all its friends die, and then it died. And what happens is that cow lived a horrible, miserable life, a very low vibrational frequency life. And then what are you going to do? You're going to eat it. You're going to add that vibration to yours. The vibration of that cow doesn't go away. It's still in the meat. And the meat has been just tortured. And you're eating meat that's been tortured that has a low vibration. And so by doing that, you're lowering your own vibration. That's why people who eat meat are often depressed and sad and confused. It's because that's the way the cow felt. Have you ever in your life met a depressed vegan? There's no such thing. There is no such thing. I challenge you to find one. It's because vegans are living life from a slightly higher vibration because they're not taking on the negative energies of those cows or chickens or pigs. And that's just the way it goes. I'm sorry to say. It could be a wake-up call for some of you. I don't know. Maybe, if you care about your vibration, there's definitely certain things you can do. You can follow your passions and not be led around by society's, morals. That's another way to raise your vibration. Laugh more. Spend more time doing things that you love and less time doing things that society tells you you have to do. You could spend more time in meditation, connecting to yourself. Spend more time being creative. That's one of the biggest ones. And all this raises your vibration to the point where, you feel happy. Life is far more interesting and exciting when you're happy and you have a purpose and you know where you're going, right? So there's no reason not to raise your vibrations, and you will see that your reality around you starts to change. It's too late for the people of the city of Coveton, but it's not too late for you. And by you raising your vibration, you're doing that a small part for your community. You're raising the vibration also of your community and the people around you's vibration, so that together you're not creating the apocalypse. Maybe together you're creating utopia. If everyone started to raise their vibrations, together we would create a world with no war, no violence, no UFC, no Mayweather-McGregor fights, Anyway, that's just what I gotta say. You're free to have your own opinions, and I love to hear what you gotta say in the comment section below. But that is why I'm building the city of Coveton, is to show you that violence brings more violence, hate brings more hate, shadiness brings more shadiness, and there's no way around it. That's just the reality of the world. All right, guys, that's gonna be the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. We're working on the ghetto in the ghetto. So exciting. All right, so leave a like if you enjoyed this. Put a comment in the comment section below, including creative question of the week, and subscribe if you haven't already. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Happy Minecrafting. Peace.